Welcome to the channel, guys. Today is a training day. We're going to hit some roundabouts and do some head checks and hit a little bit of country riding to practice our positioning. It's a beautiful day. Getting into about midday, and we're on the awesome Triumph Tiger 900. Alright, first off is a fuel stop. Checking mirrors. All good. Oh, it's nice to be back on the bike. I haven't been on the bike since my ride up to Colville. An epic ride. I camped in Port Jackson, and the weather was stunning. I can tell I need air in my tires. Turning right, got hazards up ahead, 4 corner. Right head check before you turn right. Look out for that electric scooter wanting to take over. A couple of cars there, car parked on my left, looking up ahead. Road is clear, some bins out. Today's rubbish day. I'm seeing the rubbish truck come and collect, so I don't expect any more rubbish trucks on the road. Turning left, checking mirrors, indicators on, making my way over to lane position 1. Making sure it's clear, final head check to my left. Make sure there's no one overtaking me before I cross their path. Looking up ahead, got cars parked on my left and right. Suspension leader over the road. Taking lane position 3. I'm in the middle of the road, there's no cars on my left or right, just parked cars on my left and right. Easy left-hander. Looking through the gaps in the cars to maximize my view ahead. Always trying to get that 6 to 12 second view ahead. Got a car coming towards me and I'm turning right, so I do my mirror check, put on my indicator. Scanning the intersection, do a head check on the right before I do the right turn. Make sure no one's overtaking me from the right hand side. I've got cycle lane on my left. Traffic's pretty quiet. Parked cars on my left and right. Coming up to lights. Past an intersection, another intersection on my left. Pedestrians and a dog crossing the road. Checking my mirrors, indicating to turn left as I make my way over to lane position 1 for the left-hand turn. Now I'm coming to a stop. The leg I put down is the leg that will help me with the camber of the road because I've got quite a tall bike. So I've dropped this bike before because I put my leg down and there was no road there because I was on the side of a hill and the camber was on my foot was on the wrong side of the camber. So yeah, dropped her. Quickly had to deadlift her up, put the stand down, put her on the stand, jump back on, and continue like nothing had happened. While I'm here, I'm scanning my mirrors. I've got a car coming up behind me and I'm still in gear, so I can take off if I need to, or make room, because I can't control the space between me and the car behind me. But I can control the space between me and the car in front, so I always keep a bigger gap between me and the car in front of where I stop. Looking up ahead, I've got a red light, I've got a speed bump, cycle lane on my left-hand side, cars parked on my left. An island on my right. I'm in a residential zone, so I'm going to look out for those ninja cats, especially out here at Hudsonville Point. Cats and dogs everywhere. Car in front turning left, intersection, car on my left, overhead check. Green red light up ahead, 2 cars in front, cars coming towards me. Green check, cars behind me in front. Got the intersection on my left, cycle lane. Car's starting to slow down. I'm checking my mirrors as I slow down, making sure no one's behind me. Now I don't really want to stop. I'm quite lazy to stop and start, so I just try and roll as long as possible. It also gives me time to scan the intersection. See, now I'm stopping with the space for another motorcycle in front. If I keep that much space between me and the car in front, I've got room to maneuver in the event the car behind me who is stopping doesn't stop. Got quite a few cars behind him, they're all stopping too. So green light, turning up ahead. Cars coming towards me, cars in front. Everyone stopping at their light. Crossing a cycle pathway. Coming up to another bit of light. Now there's a median barrier with the right hand turn, so there's potential cars will be passing me from the right hand side. I also want to be visible to the cars in front, so I want to stay in lane position 3, which is the right hand wheel track. So they can see me in their right hand rear view mirror and their middle rear view mirror. This car's quite cool, he's making room for me. But I'm just going to stay where I am. I don't want to reduce my options. Right now I've got the option to go left and right. If I'm right next to that car and I'm right behind the car in front of them, I've only got the option to go right. Scanning the lights, got a green light, scanning my mirrors. Cars coming towards me. Pedestrian on my left hand side. Easy right hander. Looking at the limit point, there's an island and there's a car coming on the intersection on my left. On the island crossing, cars parked on my left and right. There are check cars behind me. I'm in lane position 3 because there's cars on my left here and there's blind spots in between the two cars. So if I was in a very dense residential zone, I'd be pretty cautious of balls coming out and kids running after them. Scanning intersections, got some pedestrians. Scanning my surface, got a manhole that I avoided just. Got a median barrier with the right hand turn, so cars may be in the median barrier trying to overtake me from the right hand side. This is a busy intersection. I'm going up to get some gas. 2 lanes merging into 1, indicating as I make my way into the right hand wheel track to turn right. Do my head check as I put myself into the median barrier. Do another head check right before I make the right turn, make sure no one's overtaking me and crossing their path. Cool. Scanning up ahead, where am I going to get gas? I know my stand is on the left hand side and my bike will lean to the left, so I'm going to use that to help me. And I'll just park myself right here. Alright guys, cool. I'll get some gas and we'll be back onto this shortly.